And we're recording.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hi, future players, because it's no one watches this except for us when we're rewatching for notes.
Or clips.
Wow. All right.
Clips, yeah.
Damn.
What are you talking about? There's an entire Tumblr fandom, I've been told.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's my mistake.
All right. What happened last time?
So
Fucking loud.
we made it back to port. We let the animals. Well, actually, first everyone, because we had gotten our sea legs and we needed to reacquire our land legs. Multiple people fell in the drink. Primarily, I think it was Indra and Asan, and then Brandy got pulled in, and then Shepard lifted everyone out. Then Holidwin and Fenris came sprinting off the boat, as well as Ash. I need to preface that, but we immediately, both of us, jumped onto the Hala, Asan and Sarid, and sprinted off into the distance. And there were a couple of people who were like, "Are they just? Do you think they're just gonna run away?" Sarid came back a lot earlier, and then you guys found Asan at the bar. Well, specifically who found Asan first? Indra was later. It was.
We eventually picked you back up. It was Brandy and
I think it was Brandy and Erwin.
Because we had the really dumb idea of bringing you along as we were to go and discuss with Alan about our take for
Yeah, you took piss drunk Asan with you to discuss business,
and made Shepard his babysitter.
It's like we didn't want to just leave a member of the team behind, but it's also like, good God, you cannot behave for the life of it.
Choo choo.
So yeah, we went. We talked to Alan. Asan totally didn't embarrass the group and himself in front of Alan.
I mean, I don't think Alan had a lot of respect for us to start with.
That's fine. Although he did threaten to kill Asan, I believe.
Maybe.
But then, you guys kicked Asan out and had Shepard babysit him, and who's next?
So we did eventually go about selling at least the grand majority of things we acquired from our Seawolf hunt. And that was pretty sick. We got like a total of 300 gold, most of which, we went divided amongst ourselves, and a couple of our people that may or may not be being played by the DM had donated very kindly their gold to the party funds. So we end up with having an actually pretty respectable amount of money in the party funds, of which, later on as we were shopping at good old White Whales and Krakens, about 47 of that gold had been used by a lovely Shepard in order to get himself something nice. We went about our nice little shopping episode, at least right beforehand. May have had a bit of a discussion with Brandy leading up to it about her continued on again, off again, conflicted feelings regarding Asan and all the shit that has happened to us thus far with him being possessed and us now having a very annoying team mascot.
You guys just keep acquiring animals.
Yes, we do. And so, with our shopping episode, we went about, got ourselves some nice new gear, and in the meanwhile, right, Indra went back to, speak with Asan, who, well, both of them got quite drunk, and Indra went about expositing some very, very delicious, wonderful lore, juicy lore about his backstory and a lot of his motivations and how he came to be a Templar.
And only drunk Asan heard him.
Only drunk Asan heard him, so it's a miracle if he actually remembers half of it. But with that, most of us went about coming back eventually to that same wonderful Divacar, right? And what happened after that? As we reconvened.
Tony.
Do you want to recap?
Do you want to continue the recap, bud?
We honestly zoned out. Where was the last thing we were at?
Everyone came back to the bar to find Indra and Hassan drunk as shit.
Yeah, both of them.
Ooh, that's where my
having
note. That's where my
positive
notes
galore.
exactly ends.
All right, we played Truth or Drink.
Okay.
So we played Truth or Drink.
Tony
You
got
know,
really into character and stopped paying attention.
Yeah, we got
Yep.
roped into, a nice game of Truth or Drink. At first, not including Brandy. She wanted to just sort of be left alone and go about her own deal. But after a while, after she realized that, after Shepard went over, literally picked her up by the scruff and brought her to the table, came to the realization that, like, yeah, these people are going to be at it for a while, so I might as well, join the game. So we all asked very fun little questions regarding, some things related to backstory, some things not related to backstory, and half of people were just low-key flirting with each other the entire time. And we learned some very interesting things, like how many people swing, like which way many of them go.
We did learn that, yes.
If they
we learned Shepard's favorite sheep was named Mittens.
Mittens.
That's in my notes.
We also learned that his first word was fish, and that was when Brandy knew that he would be her best friend and surrogate brother. First word being fish.
We got some very juicy details from Erland about his final job in the underground.
Yes, the one that ruined his life. And
yeah, where his associate killed a nobleman's child, like just straight up murdered a kid.
Fucked up, huh?
Yeah. And then my notes do just go into sexuality after that. So.
Yeah. Sarah asked
It's
the
just
wonderful
doodling pride flags.
Yeah.
And this
Sarah
one
asked the most
has a
important
pan
question
flag,
of the
and this
entire
one
night.
has a bi flag, and this one has a male gay flag.
You see. So we learned some very interesting information, and some people may have low-key or high-key sort of poked and prodded towards trying to get Brandy to confess some feelings there that she may not have been quite ready to confess. But interestingly enough, soon after that fun little game, she, soon after she getting some more alcohol in her system, did go about asking lovely Sarah whether they could talk in private. And I suppose we'll get the resolution of that once
we
Ren
might recon that a little bit, because Ren's not here, and she is a little important for the conversation.
A little bit.
I mean, we're obviously drinking for like 3 days straight, so we have plenty of time.
I don't know if you guys are drinking for 3 days straight.
I don't think your livers can handle that.
If my liver can, Hassan's can.
We all learned very wonderful things about like who finds who attractive. So.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll say you all head back up to your rooms, very, very wasted. And unless anybody...
Does everyone head back to their own rooms?
Yes.
Or to other people's rooms?
Yes. My own room.
Hassan goes to his own room.
Okay.
Guess we're going to our own rooms.
Shepard's like,
Oh, and you sound so disappointed.
I kind of wanted to sleep over again.
It's okay.
My nail polish faded.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm assuming we all wake up very hungover the next day.
Well,
if anything,
give it a second.
Oh, okay. My bad. My mistake.
Josh, did you want to do something?
It's like, because I keep on, like, forgetting to, kind of do a thing. So, before I go to bed, things kind of fuzzy, kind of hazy. I rummage around the bag of holding a little bit, right? And I take out the one gooey eyeball thing that we had gotten out of the sea wolf. This interesting little thing that could end up being some sort of alchemical ingredient. And I want to, as I get ready for bed, kind of get comfy and all that, kind of spend some time, try to study this and see what kind of properties it might hold for a prospective potion or something like of that sort.
Alright.
See if I can set myself up for maybe some game plan for the next day.
You want that to be a medicine check, Ricky, or would this be like survival?
Which one are you proficient with, Erlen?
Neither.
Great, pick one.
I don't
Wait.
suppose I can use my
No,
great
you
insight.
should. You
Ha.
should be proficient with medicine.
I'm proficient in the herbalism kit.
Oh, okay, then yeah, roll that.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm not yet proficient with the alchemist kit. That's something I'm still working on with, with our talkative buddy here. So yeah, we'll roll herbalism kit proficiency.
All right.
And I assume, yeah, under wisdom. So, wha-bam.
20.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Good,
I
alright.
had an idea, and I don't know if you did, Ricky.
I did not, so you go ahead.
Okay. This can be used as an ingredient in a potion of see invisibility.
See invisibility.
You don't know how to make one, but you do realize that the eyes of the sea wolf are like trained and honed very specifically on two targets. They they like can be used as like eye drops if you want to give somebody dark vision for say like 1d4 hours. But like the entirety of like the eye, if you want to use that, that would be an ingredient in potion of see invisibility.
Interesting. So I can kind of like maybe like use some of this mucus and gross stuff coming off of it, right, as a kind of eye drop thing for other people. But the entire substance of it can be used for a larger potion. Interesting. All right. I will keep those notes on me and go to sleep after washing my hands thoroughly and be ready for the next day.
Okay.
See, I thought I was going to roll low, so you know what? It's fine. Inspiration for that day is out.
All right. Asan.
Mm-hmm.
That night when you go to bed, it's hazy and very, very warm, and you kind of just want to drift off to bed. And you do. Sleep comes rather easily, but it is not a simple night. You toss and turn, and then you realize you're sinking. Not the way you sink into water. This is slower, more agonizing. You feel with every movement that you make, you sink a little bit deeper, a little faster. You feel the air around you is heavy, thick with fog and moisture. As you look around, you seem to be in some sort of swamp area. You don't recognize it at all, and you haven't really seen too many swamps around in Ravane. Though the trees are of a similar landscape, but this area is completely unfamiliar to you. It's very, very dark. The trees seem to cast long shadows from every direction. The water is dark and murky, yet the ground you stand on is loose and it pulls you into the earth as if trying to swallow you. You hear a voice. It's silky, smooth. It seems to be asking you for something. What was it? You don't remember. The creature asks you for a memory, but you don't remember. And this seems to be some sort of almost transaction occurring. And then it fades to black. And you wake up to the sounds of something gagging.
Huh? What?
As you turn to your left, you see Siren, who has now transformed into his bird form yet again, is just going and then just some sort of spherical shape tumbles out of its mouth onto the floor.
I don't care about the shape yet. I'll just go give him scritches. Hey, you doing okay, bud?
Its feathers are like rather ruffled.
I'm just gonna, stroke him a bit, calm him down.
Seems to be all right.
Sorry, one sec. Can you not make funny faces every time I say something that's slightly innuendo-ish?
I
I said
wanted to.
I stroke him to calm him down, and Fennec just darts their head over to me. Oh, God damn it. All right, I go and look at the shape.
It seems to be a very smooth, kind of like waterlogged almost sphere. It has this kind of like dark swirling pattern.
Can I make some sort of Arcana check to tell what it is, or maybe what it does?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know.
9. You're not exactly sure like what kind of you're not exactly sure kind of like exactly what this thing is, but you like feel instinctively like this is the pearl that the sea wolf has been hiding. The Pearl of the Abyss. It is a +1 magic item to your spellcasting attacks and
Oh.
your spell save DC.
Okay. I will swap out the gem in my staff for the pearl.
Does that fit?
I don't know.
It
The pearl
because
is
it
fairly
aesthetically
small.
looks
Yeah.
because it looks aesthetically good. Yes.
I mean, it's not like a giant like pearl that would be worth like 5
not
million
a
gold.
It's not the size of a
Plus,
baseball.
yeah, and plus, I'm assuming I probably just used some the way that I think of it at least is like the top of the staff is almost like a very small basket, and then I just use
Yeah, it fits. It's
essentially
fine.
wicker to tie things down in it.
Yeah, like
So I just adjust the
Pretty.
wicker,
you
put it in,
yeah,
move on.
yeah.
Cool. Let me add that to my inventory. And now I need to adjust some stuff. Okay. Did that work? That worked. Let's go. Okay, I'm good.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Alrighty. Is there anything you would like to do during the night, or does Hassan try to go back to sleep?
How long was it of a rest?
I'd say you had a short rest in there.
I will continue to rest until I get a long rest.
Okay. Alrighty. I would like everybody to make an intelligence saving throw, please,
Oh,
Let's
boy.
go.
to see how much you remember of the night before.
A majority of it by that save.
Nearly none of it.
Close.
17 for Shepard.
I remember too much.
Erland remembers everything,
He'd
even the
rather
things he doesn't
forget.
want to.
Oh, okay. Andrew remembers most of it as well. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, Brandy, you're the only person who's just a little confused. There seems to be like a chunk of your memory missing, and you're not really sure what happened. But everybody else For the most part, there are like bits and pieces that you're like a little fuzzy on, but for the most part, you got the gist.
Wait, does the part that Brandy doesn't remember include the part for asking for a private conversation with
That'd be
Saren?
really funny.
I feel like that would be a
Oh.
perfect explanation for why she
That would
doesn't
be a
talk to
perfect
Saren.
explanation. That's why she doesn't talk to Saren in the morning, because Saren's not here.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Ricky, I mean, you're one of the DMs. Does that work for you?
Oh, I was gonna just keep going with it.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah, Brandy doesn't remember saying, Saren, can we have a private talk sometime? So does she just wake up mad at Asan again?
Yes!
It just resets to factory default.
Didn't we just do this?
Everybody who got over a 15, which was everybody except for Brandy, please roll a Constitution save as you begin to wake up and smell food downstairs. Okay, Indra got a 17.
Everyone wakes up to the horrid retching of Asan in the bathroom.
Yeah. Shepard, what'd you get?
18.
18. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Shepard and Indra just wake up like, that wasn't that bad. Good morning.
It's okay. Good morning.
And then we just see like Erland banging on the bathroom stall.
I just like to think Shepard and Drew like get up, do like a stretch or two.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god, they go jogging together.
Yeah, that's what's going on, Indra.
Oh, I'm just about to go for my morning run. Do you want to join me? I usually go
Yeah, of
jogging with
course.
Ash. Yeah, great.
I think that sounds fun. You hear something?
Today's a double shot of stomach stopper and headache away kind of day. That's how I handle one guy.
You hear
freaking
something that
hogs the
sounds
bathroom.
like a horse dying?
No, I sound something that sounds like a little bitch.
Do I hear that through the door?
You're a little busy.
Wait, hold on. I'll allow a perception check.
No. Okay.
What was that?
Did I hear it?
Oh well.
I'm
Indra
assuming
goes
the
for a
next
run.
hour is not fun for Asan.
Shepard's going for the run as well.
Just two bros.
It's two bros going for a run.
5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Hey.
Well, one of them isn't. Maybe.
Except it's not
Actually,
necessarily true.
Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't Shepard like
Necessary.
pan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Even
why are
he
they
was
5 feet
saying that he
apart?
found Erlen hot.
Because they're not gay for each other. Duh.
Ugh.
Solidarity. Mark, you're new to this. it's okay.
Gay recognizes
Yeah,
gay.
exactly.
Yeah, real recognizes real.
It's not great. You end up just like tossing most of like last night's dinner Asan, and then afterward you feel a little bit better and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go lay down for a little bit.
I think Asan goes and gets some toast and then goes and lays down because he heard that somewhere along the journey he's heard that toast is good for hangovers.
Sometimes it is, unless you're literally throwing up everything in your stomach. Then it's not. But
And I roll another con save to keep it down.
no, you don't have to.
It's like you step out of the bathroom, right, and suddenly Erlen's not outside there anymore. He just stopped banging on the door, and the only thing that's left of him is one extra bottle of stomach stopper right outside.
Asan chugs it and goes and gets some toast and then goes to lay down for another hour.
Toast.
Brandy has yet to leave her room.
Brandy has yet to wake up.
that was what the intelligence save was for, to wake up.
Yeah,
She's just in a coma.
She's conscious, but she's not awake.
You know how long rests are, or like, well, real life sleep moves short-term memory to long-term memory? That's what the intelligence save was.
All right. After a couple of hours, most people have kind of like rolled out of bed. Some have had breakfast, those who can stomach it. and others have just
Giving up.
yeah.
Sarah is fucked up.
Sir, it's still
He's
drunk.
out of commission.
I feel like Shepard knocked on Sarad's door, heard "get the fuck away" and left.
It was like knock, 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 and a series of grumbles and angry noises. It's like, if
She,
anyone
like,
asks,
actually
it
growled
was the
at
song.
You just heard like a bear roar. You're like, that time of the month, huh? And then left.
Understood. Lips sealed, turns away.
You guys are all just kind of separately in your own rooms, just enjoying some privacy for the most part before you set sail once more. And then you all hear a kind of yell coming from Indra's room, a very what the fuck?
Shepard would immediately be like, huh.
Asan stumbles over. Huh?
Whoever stumbles into Indra's doorway, you see before you a large black horse with thick hooves and a long mane that covers its eyes and tiny wisps of shadow kind of like trailing off its body. It stands inside of Indra's room motionless, while Indra's like on the floor staring up at it, not really knowing what the fuck to do.
Asan is using his casting staff as like a walking stick. What's going on?
There's a horse in my room, Asan.
I see that. How did the horse
You
get
got
here?
I don't know!
Did you get
Too loud. Too loud. Oh.
Erlin's blinking a
Please.
couple
you
times.
get a horse? How much did we drink?
I don't... It wasn't here this
Oh.
morning, it just...
I'm just thinking of the Hangover when they wake up with a tiger in their bathroom. Did you steal a horse, Indra?
No,
When did
no,
you steal
no,
I
no,
feel like I
no.
remember a lot of last night,
I'm not...
and I don't remember you or any of us stealing a horse.
did not steal a horse. Also, I don't think that's a... horse. Look at it.
Are you, Shepard? Could Shepard try to walk up to it?
Looks a little
Yeah, go ahead.
fuzzy.
Make an Arcana
Shepard would
check.
like to walk up to it.
Can I make
Does Shepard
a-
have to make the Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead. Both of you can.
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad it's not
Okay.
just me.
Low
seeing that
rolls
thing.
today, guys. Low rolls.
I got a 14.
14. So, Asan, you know a Fade Spirit when you see one. That's about it.
God.
You're not
Oh,
really
no,
sure
not you
where it
two.
came from or how.
You didn't talk to it, did you?
Shepard, you know that this is something from the Fade. You're not really sure if it's a spirit or a demon. It seems fairly calm, though. You can feel like its energy is not very malicious, and it seems to be a little focused on Indra for some reason. What do you mean, talk to it? It's a horse. How do you talk to it?
That is
You
not a horse.
say hello.
Hello.
That is not from this
What the
realm.
fuck?
Hello, horse.
I am
Don't-
not a horse, but hello.
Don't address
How?
it.
What are you?
I am
not a horse?
curiosity.
Oh, curiosity. How many cats have you killed?
For fuck's sake.
We do not talk about that.
Sorry. Shepard kind of
Indra-
bows his head and takes a step back.
Indra, this is a Fade spirit.
What?
Why is it in your room?
I don't know.
Okay, good. We're all hearing it too. We wouldn't have happened to made any deals lately, right?
Yeah, Erland. After last night, I felt a little too energized, and I thought, might take a little trip to the Fade and make a deal with a demon. Oh wait, someone already fucking did that. That wasn't me.
Asan's just gonna out a little bit and just walk off.
It wouldn't be the craziest thing I heard of someone doing while drunk.
I'm not a demon. And I do not remember making a deal with you.
Who brought you here?
He did.
No.
Indra did?
I do not know if it was intentional or not.
Well, I'm not a mage, so that's literally impossible.
How did he bring you here?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, Indra,
Oh.
you're also, not a dwarf, so you do have a connection to the Fade.
How do you like go back? Is there like a magic word or?
He can dismiss me.
How do I?
Oh, Indra, why don't you do that?
How do I do that?
Indra, just think of it disappearing. Just like focus on the idea of it disappearing.
Indra closes his eyes, like blocks his ears, and goes, "You're not here, you're not here, you're not here, you're not here."
But I am here.
Okay, well, it doesn't work.
Ask
your
it
bird
nicely
work?
to disappear.
Can you please leave?
Of course. And it just pops out of existence.
Ah!
Okay. So you have some connection with it because it listens to you.
I don't like that.
Okay, out of curiosity, can you bring it back? Is that a thing you can just do? Like if you were to say, "Curiosity, come back."
I'd rather not. I'd really.
Could you just try once for
make a persuasion check?
funny?
Could you just try once for the funny?
For the ha-has.
That is a
Indra who hunts demons for a living.
it's a 16.
16. He just like looks at you, realizes the bond that you shared while jogging in the morning after a hangover, goes, "Fine." What was its name?
Curiosity.
Curiosity, come back.
How does what does summoning curiosity look like, Alec?
I feel like it would be really gross and disgusting. Like, just a bunch of, like, shadowy goop would just, like, manifest in one spot, while, like, several eyeballs just, like, open up in a puddle, blink, and then just kind of, like, sculpt itself together, like a weird mishmash, and then it just kind of, like, malforms up until it's, like, good enough.
Huh.
Oh, that was charming. Okay.
So you can, like, are you like
thought you
childhood
wanted-
friends?
Oh, Shepard, I didn't mention that I was friends with a demon back in the school days?
Oh,
Well,
okay,
wait,
hold
wait,
on.
wait,
Hold up.
wait.
Curiosity has already said that it's not a demon.
Shepard, you do know that spirits and demons are a very blurry line, right?
Okay, hold on.
Yes. No,
Curiosity,
you're not,
are you lying to us?
Indra, you're not wrong. However, there is a distinct difference.
There is a difference, though they can very easily go back and forth. Or
okay.
lie.
Curiosity, are you lying to us?
No.
See?
So Indra, if you're that worried about it flip-flopping back and forth, maybe treat it nicely.
Yeah, be friends.
Because
You're not
as far
friends
as I can
already.
tell right now, it is just a spirit.
I don't want to be friends with it, is the thing. No offense, man.
I'm
None
not
taken.
saying be friends with it. I'm saying treat it kindly.
Out of curiosity, oh, didn't mean the pun. Do you want to be friends with Indra?
I like friends.
You do puns now?
Oh. Indra.
I'm sorry. Erland asking that out of nowhere was fucking funny. You do puns now?
You do puns now? That's crazy, dude.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
I was
God
crazy
damn
once. He
it.
locked me in a room. A rubber room.
rubber
A rubber
room.
room with
And then my
curiosity.
associate killed the
With
child.
curiosity!
And then my associate killed the child. And it made me crazy. Crazy?
Okay. Well, Indra, I'm just saying, like, I'm not the best at knowing spirits and stuff, but that's here, and it's open to friendship.
I feel like maybe we just have a little bit too many things in our group right now. We have Asan's little bird, and then the demon inside the bird, and then I'm still not 100% sure whether Sarah is like a person or just a fade spirit that has accumulated in this earth.
That would explain all the shape changing.
Damn.
We killed Tony. We actually killed him.
Saren. Like, what the fuck is Saren?
Yeah, we asked. Brandy is like, Indra, that's a woman.
Are we sure Saren is like not just a bunch of face spirits together?
In
Like,
a trench coat.
3 fade spirits in a trench coat.
Like Asan, are you sure? Asan's like, listen, I stopped asking.
Asan.
Asan.
Asan. Sorry, I was dying a little bit.
That was the sea wolf.
The sea wolf just pops into Siren's body. Asan.
Asan.
Son, I want a worm.
Hi, I'm
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Give me kibble.
Hi, hungry, I'm dead.
So,
Hungry.
He wants to eat.
curiosity, do you eat?
I feed on inquiries.
Angry.
So,
So our questions are making you more powerful?
Huh?
Fuck.
or just full. Like,
Hey, Indra, that was a question, you know, right?
He just slowly turns around to you. His face, it has went through so many, like, stages of grief. He's at acceptance, and he wants to kill you.
And he just reverted back to anger. Okay.
You gain power from your food?
Energy, I guess. Wait, if you eat questions, you don't like shit answers, do you?
I have not gotten answers to many of the questions I've had.
What's a question that you have?
What are you?
I'm Indra.
A drunken asshole.
Indra just,
And
like,
this
pushes Asan over, kicks out his walking stick.
you just hear smack.
I'm gonna bonk him on the head with my staff.
They just start fighting.
Meanwhile, Curiosity's watching. Yes, fight for my entertainment.
Yes, fight for me.
My God.
Anyways.
And this is why I don't get many of the answers for any of my questions.
Like, what questions do you have?
What are you?
Idiots.
To just Indra or to all of us?
It just tilts its head.
I'm Shepherd.
How curious. Sorry, that one was specifically for Josh.
Well, he's asking what are we, not like who are we.
Oh,
I mean, the
I'm
answer
I'm
stays
still
the
a
same.
I'm still a shepherd. Yeah.
I'm a dwarf.
Dwarf. What is that?
They meet like a certain like height threshold.
Just... God damn it.
And,
They-
wait,
They,
to
they
be
live
fair,
underground.
to be fair, if it's asking what are you, Shepherd saying Shepherd is both his name and what he is.
Yes.
Like his
So,
job.
But I heard a capital S when he first answered.
you heard a capital S?
Yes.
Here's letters.
Do you not hear your punctuation in grammar?
No.
Fellas, this thing might be more hungover than we are.
This motherfucker can hear an Oxford combo.
this motherfucker can hear the uwu emoji.
It causes
What's
some
that like?
physical pain.
Listen, what a tortured existence.
Do you know what a human is?
I've seen them.
Of course.
All right.
You love me, Mel.
So you've seen a human, you've seen a dwarf, and wouldn't exactly put it
I've
the way that they
never
can.
seen a dwarf.
Well, I'm a dwarf. So
Have you seen a Kunari before?
Very few times. Many of them are silent.
Yeah.
So, what do you want exactly?
I
A squeaky door.
don't. He
Perfect.
made that noise with his mouth. That's his
Why are
answer.
you doing this? This is magic.
I don't know. I was drawn here.
Drawn to what?
I don't know.
Great.
I don't know many things.
Indra
Me
just
either.
nods.
Just
So-
walks up to Indra and just like starts smelling him.
Oh no. Okay. Well, curiosity, go away, please.
Oh, I think they want you to be Fred.
Curiosity,
Just
go
getting
away,
a little
please.
sniffing. Oh, just let him get a little
Go
sniffing.
away, please.
This is how they get familiar with you.
Be not afraid. I am actually terrified.
Go away, please.
Why do you smell like that?
Like
Salt.
I was in the ocean for a while.
Ocean.
You haven't bathed?
Yeah, but you know you still kind of smell like the sea even if you bathe.
Hmm.
Smell yourself, Shepherd.
Gives a good sniff. Oh,
Ah! I smell like the
Oh,
sea.
Ocean.
how's that happen?
It's a giant body of water. How about you go away and I'll show it to you later.
Okay. And it just disappears again.
Oh, I
What
meant
the
to
fuck?
ask, like, will it just show up where you are? Or will it come back to this exact room?
I'm hoping that it doesn't, but you know. Maybe if we get far
So-
away enough, it'll just lose interest.
So you have, a new friend.
Please stop calling him that.
You have a new horse. A new spark of curiosity. I could keep going.
You're really funny.
Thanks.
I thought only mages could summon those things. Is it because of my lyrium?
I mean, that could be it, but realistically, the majority of people have some connection to the Fade.
Son, have you ever heard of someone not being a mage summoning something like that?
Can I make a history check?
Yeah, go ahead. $17. You personally haven't heard of it. It's not exactly like the most kind of like insane of things to happen. Like it's rarely heard of. But for you at least, it's not completely asinine to conjure something like that. And as you said, normal people do have a connection to the Fade. Maybe it was it was Indra's lyrium. Could also perhaps have something to do with the fact that you guys were in the Fade rather recently. A myriad of explanations. One that you're not exactly sure, but
Also,
Well-
you can assume that curiosity is probably a very weakish spirit,
Hmm.
so he would be somewhat drawn towards very mundane forms of summoning.
Well, I haven't heard of someone non-magical summoning before, but from what I know about the Fade, it's not impossible. I mean, especially because you recently were there. Maybe you attracted something.
I hate magic so much it's unreal.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Listen, things just happen sometimes. How do you live with that?
You make do and move on.
There's a horse following me around.
I don't know. Have you ever thought about riding him?
There is a horse loose in Thetis.
There's a horse. Loosen
Oh,
them.
oh no. I'm sure that's the only horse walking around in the entirety of Thetis.
It
Thank
is
you, Mark. I
a-
was about to have Brandy pass by and say that.
Okay. Look, Asan, look at me. You do realize that when I say this horse is loose, I mean a spirit/demon thing is loose, right? Right? We're on the same page with that?
Mhm,
Great,
mhm.
great. Of course, I know there's more horses! God. Make her help me.
You do know what a horse is, right?
Remind me?
You see, it has 4 legs, a long snout. It's, usually a head and a half taller than the average person.
Nope, never seen one.
Yep, I figured. You do seem uncultured.
I grew up in the city, so...
Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, it's not impossible that you accidentally summoned this thing. And it's not impossible that a non-magical person could summon it, especially someone who has recently been to the Fade and uses lyrium frequently.
Oh boy.
Have you like said or done anything that you normally wouldn't have done recently?
Nope.
Hmm.
Nothing comes to mind.
Well, I mean, this don't sound like the worst thing ever. You have a horse now? That's some people's dream, innit?
Is that your dream, Erland?
No, not really, but
Okay.
you know, some people want like ponies and shit. Could be,
Your childhood dream came true, Indra. You have
be
a
helpful.
horsey now.
Yep, that was my childhood dream. Owning
Yep.
a freaky horse demon monster thing.
That's a
Yeah,
really
really,
specific childhood dream.
You guys don't
Here
think
we go.
it's dangerous to keep this thing around?
Is it doing anything?
I mean, it's dangerous to keep a regular horse around. Don't their kicks, cave in people's skulls?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a little bitch.
You know, that could be helpful if we're like fat and something, you know?
I suppose, but I just don't understand these things.
If you ever get comfortable enough to hop on the thing, you could be one of them like knightly cavalry guys.
That doesn't sound too bad.
All I'm
If
saying
you
is
hopped on the
not
horse,
to-
would you fall through it?
Like 3 people spoke at once.
Mine's not actually important.
Okay, Josh, what were you saying?
Say it. Say your thing. Hold on.
Me?
Yeah, Tony.
Yes, Tony.
Oh. I said, if you were to sit on it, would you just fall through? Like, does a fade have like physical properties, or is it like a spirit you'll just kind of fall through it?
The sea wolf felt pretty fucking real.
Well,
But we were
if
in the
he,
fade.
if he summoned it, it would probably get an actual physical form.
Yeah,
Like your bird.
Well, that was a way to get out of summoning it.
No, like your bird isn't a bird.
Your bird before that.
Oh no! Oh yeah. You mean Siren in general?
Yeah.
Yes, I summoned it.
That thing's like a spirit, ain't it?
Technically, yes.
Just-
Although extremely weak one that doesn't really have more intelligence than an actual bird. Although he's such a good boy, and I give him scritches.
Mhm.
Squawk.
That thing did not exist.
Piece of shit. Piece of
before-
shit.
And it just started morphing into the seawolf version of the bird.
Yeah, that thing didn't exist after, a while back.
Mm-hmm. Although, Aaron, most things don't exist if you keep going back in time.
Anyways, all I'm saying, Indra, is maybe don't, look a gift horse in the whatever the term
I
is.
hate you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more grub. Good luck with that.
Don't leave me alone in this room with this thing.
You can just.
It's not in here anymore.
Oh,
I doubt there's much to worry about if you can just say go away and it just disappears.
all right.
If anything, it's much easier to deal with that than some people.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Erland leaves.
Are Son and Shepard just standing in Indra's room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see what happens.
So, if you don't want us to leave you alone, I guess we could hang out.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. It's fine. Do you want to hang out?
Nope.
Yeah, why not?
And the sun just
Oh.
walks out.
Shepard's like, yeah, why don't we all hang out? Oh.
Shepard's like, and we can paint each other's nails and cook and talk about our feelings, and the sun's just
All
gone.
right. Alright, suddenly I'm understanding that that's not the vibe. If you need us, we'll be in our rooms. He starts like walking backwards, slowly sleeking out of the room.
All
Shepard,
right.
I'll paint your nails.
Sweet.
Shepard just like, as Shepard's trying to backpedal out of the room, in the back of his head, he knows, he just says to himself, now I know why I enjoy Girls' Night more.
Andrew would have been down for boys' night, but Hassan felt like leaving.
Well, did he speak up and say, hey, wait?
No, he wouldn't do that.
Exactly, so fuck you.
So Hassan,
Hmm?
as you like get to your room, you see Brandy just knocking on the door, waiting like a little bit before knocking again.
Can I stealth up to Brandy?
Yeah, go ahead, make a stealth roll.
$15.
My
What's your
passive,
passive?
my passive is 16, but also Brandy is hungover as shit. So you just sneak up on her.
Morning, Brandy.
You, for 5 seconds, there is no reaction, and then all of a sudden there's just a yelp.
Does she do the thing that like girls do if you stand too close to them, you just get like whipped by their ponytail or braid?
Yes.
Ow.
Hi. Morning. Is it morning still?
Yes, it's morning.
Okay.
How you doing?
Not well. But we're both sober-ish.
Yeah.
So-
How much do you remember about last night?
One second. One second. Everything. Asan, I'm not even making you. I was gonna make you roll for it.
You weren't gonna make me roll for it?
No.
Okay. Can we ignore that then?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Everything. Right. Even that moment with you and Sarah?
What?
Oh, you're playing.
Never mind, you heard it. I don't need to remind you about it.
I would like to.
But you
Maybe a
remember
little bit of-
everything.
Okay, I lied.
I know. You owe Sarah the private conversation.
I drank a little too much.
Yeah, it happens to all of us.
No, but I need to talk to you, actually.
Not for the same reasons as Sarah.
Not for the same reasons.
Oh,
Stop.
thank God. Whew.
I am going.
I didn't want to have to turn someone down today.
You're not even my type.
Good.
Hurtful.
What is your type? Women.
Women.
Wump.
Wayman. Yes, what can I do for you, Brandy?
She just like opens the door to your room. Can we just have this outside of the hall?
Oh, it's one of those talks. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So when a woman and a woman love each other very much.
Asan,
Yes.
I know how to debone things. Please don't make me remove your ribs.
Oh.
If you do that, Sarah really would never talk to you again.
No, but you can finally suck your own dick like you wanted to.
That was a good one. I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you. I'm still a little drunk.
Okay.
I
What
wouldn't
did you
say
want to
that
talk
sober.
about?
I have two things.
Okay.
One, you already know about. You already know about Sarah.
Yes. Was there anything you wanted to ask me about that?
I can't necessarily ask her parents because I don't know who they are.
Wait, you're
And-
not proposing, right?
No.
Then why do you need approval?
To ask her out?
If she thinks that you'd make her happy and you think that she'd make you happy, give it a shot. And if you don't make her happy and she doesn't make you happy, at least just end it in a good way. That's all I ask. That's
Well,
it.
I was going to ask you if it was okay.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
By the way, Alec, with that one, I like 100%. If people want to lean against the door and listen to this conversation, I am all for it.
Including Sarah?
No, not Sarah.
Bold of you to assume that Shepard wasn't already outside the door.
He saw Brandy and Hassan go into Hassan's room and was just like, I need to know what happens.
Like, you know, a sibling like would be like, "Oh, no, it's fine."
Like Erlin's enjoying his brunch. Fucking Indra is just having a panic attack in his room about a Spade spirit and Shepard's eavesdropping.
Look, you don't need to ask my permission to ask Sarah out, okay?
I know it. She cares a lot about your opinion, and I wanted to make sure that you approve of me.
And that's the whole point of dating, to find out if I approve of you. Just go for it. See if you make a good couple. Move on.
Now, second conversation.
Ah, yes, the fun one, I'm assuming.
I am still pissed at you.
About what?
You know what?
No, there's a lot of things to be pissed at me about. I do need specification.
No, it's the how you handled the demon situation.
Oh, yes, because if you got into a contract with the demon, you'd be happy and joyful about it, right? You'd handle it so much better?
Look,
Is that what you're saying?
no, that's not what I'm saying. I just I don't hide anything from anyone because I want them to know at every single point that they can trust me. I want to know why you hide things.
I reveal things when they're necessary.
But why do you get to decide when they're necessary? What made you that arbiter?
Because they're my problems.
Unfortunately, the consequences of your problems far extend past your own reach.
And
What
when I
happened?
realized that, I revealed it.
Look, I was very upset with you because you hurt Shepard, because you hid this from us.
Look, Brandy, okay. I want you to think about this. You're an illegal mage who accidentally made a contract with the demon, and you're traveling with a Templar who is supposed to kill you on sight. What would you do in that situation? Because you do a lot of judging about other people, but have you ever thought for 1 second what would happen if you were in that situation? That if you revealed this, you might die.
I would have
You
at
might just
least
get your
told
head lopped off immediately.
I would have at least told my best friend, who is also an illegal mage.
So you're not upset that I didn't tell everyone else. You're just upset that I didn't tell Sarah? Is that what
I'm
you're telling me?
I'm upset that no one was prepared.
So I should have told everyone.
No,
So I shouldn't have told everyone.
just Asan, please.
Brandy?
It's hard enough to organize my thoughts right now. And I've been stewing on this for a long
I pull out a
time.
piece of paper and a quill. Do you want to write it down first?
No. And please don't patronize me. Look, I know I'm not that smart. And I know I don't have the same experiences as you. But that doesn't... Look. At the core of it all, you spoke to this thing before you even made a deal, and no one knew. And the reason I cast judgment is because you hurt somebody because of it. I wouldn't have cast judgment
And
before.
do you know what happened? Do you know what happened when I talked to Shepard about it? Because I may have been drunk as a skunk, but I remember telling Shepard why I kept this a secret. And you know what he did? He told me my faith was wrong. I'm assuming Shepard's listening at the door.
Yep.
Okay. Do you know why Sarah understands why I didn't tell her? Because she knows my faith. And yet when I explained it to Shepard to try to clear the air, he told me I was still wrong. So what should I do? Abandon my god?
I don't understand the thing between faith and gods and all of that thing. So yes, I might be a little biased when I say I don't know. I can't give you a definite answer, but when your faith starts hurting other people, I'm going to start having a problem with it. And that should never be an excuse. Why?
An excuse? An excuse?
So what, you're just going to keep secrets from all of us until the time is right?
Yes.
You don't have to give me a single goddamn answer, but how much else do you fucking know? Do you know when we're gonna die?
God, no. I could die tomorrow and I wouldn't know.
How many other spirits do you commune with?
Besides the horse in Indra's room? None.
What?
Oh, yes, Indra accidentally summoned the spirit of the Fade. Just so you know.
Whoops.
Brandy just like has her head in her hands by this point.
Do you know why I keep secrets, Brandy? Do you really want to know why?
Sure.
Because if I reveal a secret too early, we might not be prepared for it. That is the... If you held the secret that would save the world, but if the wrong side found out when you started telling people, you'd die before you could make the impact. But if you wait for the most opportune moment, the time when it matters the most, with the least amount of risk, you could save the entire world. I'm not saying I'm perfect and I always know the perfect time to reveal a secret, but I am trying. But my whole faith revolves around knowing things and revealing them when the time is right. I apologize that I misjudged, if that's really what you want. I did. I, honest to God, thought that we had beaten the sea wolf, and that the issue was over. And when I found out that we didn't beat the sea wolf was the exact moment that I stabbed Shepard. I thought for a fact that we had won, so I didn't say anything. And when I realized that we hadn't, it was too late. I made that mistake, yes. But I can promise you, when I feel like some knowledge that I know will save us, that's when I will reveal it. At the time when it matters most, when I'm not gonna die for saying it. Or if I do, it'll be a worthy death.
I don't know what Shepard said to you to say that your faith is wrong, or if he said those exact words. But waiting for the opportune moment, waiting and waiting, I've always felt like the opportunity will just pass by. And you'll either die or regret it, or both.
Then I'll find that out. And that can be knowledge I'll take with me to my grave.
I don't want I didn't want to be mad at you for the last couple days. Because I know you're going through a lot. Hell, I couldn't even begin to understand what it feels like to have something that evil attached to you.
Do you want my exact thought process during this whole situation? Because I'll tell you.
I don't. I don't. I don't need an entire thought
Then
process.
the conversation's over. Because if you won't hear my position out, and you're just going to tell me things from your position, then this conversation's over. Please leave my room.
You know what? Fine. I was going to tell you that I'm sorry that I was cold to you. But you know what? I will listen to your side then.
Do you want to know when I accidentally made this deal with the sea wolf? About 45 minutes before we thought that we killed it. Where our plan was already kill it, and from what I know from my studies about the Fade and demons and spirits, is that if one side dies, then the deal is off. We were already planning on killing it. So I was just going to go and kill it. I didn't know that the dagger would seal it, but not truly end it. And the exact moment that I found out that it wasn't there was when I was confronted by it and had no control over my body. None. I even tried to stab myself, and it stopped me from drawing my own blood. I would have rather die than harm my friends. And I tried. But it wouldn't let me. And that was when I knew that we hadn't beat it, that it was still there, that we failed. And I'm sorry that I didn't know. But I tried everything to get out of this so I wouldn't hurt anyone. And when I made the deal, it was less than an hour before we were planning on killing it. So I didn't think it mattered. And I am sorry that I hurt Shepard. But I don't think me revealing that I had accidentally entered the deal when we were about to kill it, and then thinking that because we killed it, the deal was off, So it's not like you would have locked me in chains or anything. We all thought that we killed it. I still would have stabbed Shepard. That mistake still would have been made. I'm truly sorry. And I apologize to Shepard already, I want you to know.
I figured. And he probably gave you a very dry response. Or threatened you. Or both.
Both. But Brandy, when I realized that he was taking control over me and I had to stab someone, I want you to know that the first thing that I tried to do was stab myself. But he wouldn't let that happen.
I know it doesn't mean a whole lot coming from me, but thank you for at least trying. I know this situation sucks. The reason I was angry is because I can't understand. I never really lied before. Hell, you even seen me try to lie. It's not a great attempt. I never hid anything from anyone. I never had that kind of power that you have. So I physically just can't understand. But thank you for at least trying.
I'll come down for breakfast in a bit. Alright.
Do you want me to bring you something up instead?
No, it's probably good that I see everyone.
Okay. Just before Brandy leaves, she's going to turn back to Hassan. Oh, I also forgot one thing.
Mm-hmm.
She just pulls Hassan into a hug.
Very awkwardly, Asan will slowly put his arms back around Brandy.
If it means anything from me, I think you're doing a good enough job. Just don't let Shepard kill you, please. Or don't make Shepard kill you.
I'll try. And I'll try to do better. But I do want you to know that revealing secrets is kind of blasphemy for me. Unless it's the
Revealing
right time.
secrets too early.
Too early. That's the important thing. It's not that I can't reveal secrets, it's I need to reveal them at the time when it matters the most. That's why I collect secrets. And sometimes secrets are never meant to be shared.
Mm. All right. And as Brandy opens the door, Shepard, because you're still listening, and it didn't really sound like Brandy was just quite leaving, she just smacks you right in the face.
Oh, I was just walking by. The door swung open.
Oh,
Make
hey,
a-
Shepard,
Make
you
a
here to
deception
threaten me
check,
again?
please. Make a deception check, please.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. 11. Huh.
Yeah, yeah. She just closes the door and just like pulls you by the wrist because she can't reach like anything else.
Yeah.
Just away from his son's door. Don't do that to him again.
Which part?
How long were you listening in for?
Yes.
Only a few minutes.
Brady's just gonna like raise an eyebrow. Really?
Yes.
Only
he
a few
just,
minutes.
he just kind of like smiles, but in a way that like a sibling would say something and you like they're full of shit. Like, but they're
Brandy looks at you. Okay.
Shepard just kind of like looks at you and like bats his eyes. You're like, ah?
You don't have an excuse to withhold the truth from me like some people.
Yeah, I was listening to the entire conversation.
All right, I was about to say the amount of truth you give me is the amount of food you get on the ship.
Oh,
No.
yeah, I was listening to the entire conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. Asan had said he was gonna paint my nails, so I was kind of following him in the hallway. And then you guys just went into the room.
Don't do that again, please. It's disrespectful.
Why is it disrespectful to get my nails painted?
No, I mean listening in on people's conversations like that when it's private like
Oh.
that.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Now come on, let's go get breakfast.
So you do it.
Hopefully I can keep it down.
You can't save. Hassan will do his morning stretches and then come down.
I meant to ask DM's question.
Okay.
Is it okay to say that Shepard had been wearing his ring he got, like through sleeping and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think I needed to like attune to it, and that's how you do it, right?
The thing with a long rest is that not all of it is sleeping.
Oh,
It's just 8 hours.
Oh, hold on. For attunement, I think it's just an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
attunement is just an
attunement is
hour.
short rest.
Okay.
At least.
Okay, cool. Then it's attuned. Made that. Got it.
Attunement is
Just want to make sure.
attunement is 1 hour, and 2 of your 8 hours of a long rest can be spent awake.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure the ring can do its thing now.
I think the only thing that you can't do, or the only thing that like starts a long or a short rest, is the fact that you're in a period of light activity for a certain amount of time.
You guys get down for breakfast literally right as Erland has finished brunch.
Right.
He's like all wrapping. He's like all wrapping up. He's. Yeah, you just see him like actually like about to like step out a diva car. He's like, yeah, I'll be out for a bit. Leaves.
Wait, before Erland leaves, Brandy looks at the plate that he finished. Damn, you were as hungry as a horse, weren't you?
Don't get me started on horses. Leaves. You see like 5 like pear husks, like the cores of pear. You see like 5 of them strewn out
Jesus.
next to a big breakfast, presumably the remains of one.
Erland was just gorging himself on fruit. Eating like a fucking maniac.
Listen, this is the only point for a few weeks where they can have like
fresh fruit.
not like perishable foods.
Yeah. And Indra also comes downstairs for quote unquote breakfast. Huh, it's a little.
Indra, have you seen the horse? The horse. Have you seen the horse again?
No, thankfully.
Okay.
Though I didn't try to summon it.
Okay.
I'm so hungry.
Does
I'm so hungry I can eat a horse.
But I don't know if you saw it. I was a little freaked out this morning. A Fade demon.
Oh, I know.
thing.
I was told.
What? By who?
Asan.
He just like stares at you. Keeper of secrets, huh?
Yep.
I keep secrets when it's important to keep secrets.
You keep secrets that you think are important to yourself.
No. Also, you already revealed it to like the majority of the group. The only reason why Brandy wasn't aware was because she was knocking on my door.
Yeah, but man, it's my shit.
Did you want it to be a secret?
I-
From Brandy?
I don't. I didn't want it to be a secret, but I thought I would get to
Okay,
explain
so
it.
I revealed it.
Great. You're such a great friend.
Of course.
He just kind of stares at you like, okay, weird. And he goes to Brandy. Yeah, I don't know if you know anything about horses.
Oh, I was just making jokes to mess with you.
What?
The horse comments.
I'm asking you if you know how to take care of one, because this thing won't leave me alone.
Not really. I think Shepard's more suited with taking care of animals because I mostly do the opposite of taking care of an animal.
Ah,
She is a legendary hunter, after all.
I mean, maybe we could kill it too. That might work.
I mean, the last time we tried killing a Fade Spirit, you saw what happened with that.
Yeah, still reaping the repercussions.
Alright, one shot, please.
It's like noon.
He's
No,
day
it's like
drinking at
10.
brunch. Day,
Yeah, well, no, he orders
He's having a
mimosa.
morning mimosa.
No,
day,
yeah,
day
it's
drinking is
a mimosa,
okay
so
because it's at
not.
brunch.
No, it's the only alcoholic beverages you can have in the morning are mimosas and
Hard liquor.
And hard
No.
whiskey.
No, what's that one thing that's like literally like tomato soup and Tabasco sauce with vodka?
Bloody Mary?
Yeah, Bloody Mary. Okay. Yeah, those are the only two alcoholic beverages you can have in the morning and not get judged.
Yeah, it's classy alcoholism.
It's classic alcoholism.
Suburban mom class alcoholism.
Obviously, he gets a mimosa.
Would they have? Fine, they have mimosas here. I assume that the group eats. Unless you guys wanted to talk. Erlen, did you have any particular place that you wanted to go to?
Yes, actually. I
Okay.
wanted to get back on the boat and in my little workshop here, my little lab, my little med bay. 'Cause yeah, I'd like to spend some time today working on my potions and some of my studying when it comes to understanding a lot of these different ingredients I have on me and what I can do with them. In particular, I'd already kind of identified the gooey eyeball thing, what that might be useful for, and at least from what you were saying before, I kept one of the stingers, one of the incredibly poisonous stingers of the sea wolf. You're saying it could make something that would similarly do that same like weird paralyzation poison sort of thing that it was doing to, or it would have done to our poor shepherd, were he, not such a god with con saves. And then there's also the death root that I want to kind of try to. So like those two things I understand to an extent, right? The death root I also want to kind of understand what I could do with that with regards to like making that into a poison, things like that. So I want to sort of spend some time studying these things, seeing if I can figure out if I might need extra information like a recipe to try and develop any of these things, and B, whether just my herbalism kit proficiency will be enough, or if I'll have to actually really crack out the alchemist supplies and wait until I'm proficient in that.
For the stinger, you're gonna need to crack out alchemist supplies.
Alchemy.
Yeah, that one we can't explain away with herbalism.
Yes,
The
yes.
death root, on the other hand, you can roll for that.
Interesting. All right. So what should I try to roll with when it comes to the death root? Like, what will it result in? Like, am I trying to like
trying to figure out like what kind of potions or
Yeah.
poisons you can make, or are you trying to make something without having a recipe?
I want to try and like first do the studying and then do the actual.
Okay. Then yeah, roll your proficiency with the herbalism kit.
Beautiful. Let's try and figure this thing out. A 21.
Okay. 21. This would create a potion of poison.
Okay. Potions of poison.
I believe that is an uncommon potion, so you would need the recipe for this would cost about 100 gold pieces. We might adjust that a little bit.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, because learning new recipes, if it's an uncommon level,
Is,
at
is-
least on the dock
is-
itself,
yeah, it's-
uncommon recipes are 40 hours and 250 gold.
on the dock.
Yeah. On the big potions dock.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah, common ones are 8 hours and 50, uncommon are 5 times that.
No, for the potion of poison specifically, I'd say like. You said what? 4 hours?
40 hours is what
40
it says.
hours.
Yeah, 40 hours, 250 gold for learning a new uncommon recipe, and I have finally reached that level with my +3 proficiency bonus. So I currently know 1 uncommon recipe, which I've already told you guys, and any new ones would take some work to figure out.
I'm pretty sure uncommon ones are 24 hours.
No, they're 40.
To learn a recipe or to make it? Because that's
Oh,
a
to
different
learn the recipe, it's 40
yeah,
hours.
40. To make it itself would be, would be
That
24 hours.
one-
and
Okay,
100 gold
Yeah, okay.
to make it. That's why, like, my big potions and stuff like that, those take a day and 100 gold.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, a potion of poison. If drank, the target would take 3d6 poison damage and must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned. You could also, if you figure out a way to like blast it open, you could make like a poison grenade. But that would be more of a question for someone who's experienced with
Yeah.
explosives.
That one's alchemy as well.
That one's alchemy, and I
That
already
would be
know
alchemy.
that immediately gives me an idea. Like you brought up the idea of a poison grenade with some alchemy stuff. I've already been thinking out and planning. I need to speak to Nadim. Whenever Nadim gets back from out, having having a nice break, I'm gonna really pick his mind. So
he's like talking to his friends like, ugh, I'm so
Friends,
glad I'm not
family.
I'm away from that fucking dwarf. He won't shut up, you guys. You'll never
the
believe
workaholic.
it. He's always in that stupid lab. I feel like I'm being smothered. Ugh. Sucks. My life is so hard.
Indeed. All right, so I figured out what I would need for a potion of poison, and now the rest is just time and money. Very cool. That's what I do for now, for the next couple of hours. And then, actually, on top of that, I'll for 2 extra hours, I'll start making some more stomach stopper, because we're kind of blowing through these things. I'm at 2.
You are.
Yes.
You're blowing through these things.
I'm blowing through these things. I'm at 2. So with another 2 hours, I can get another batch of 8.
Our group might be alcoholics.
Perhaps.
Look,
Yes.
Hassan's
I
going
mean,
through
we're
it
really-
right now, so
At the beginning, we were having a hard time, on the seat too,
Yeah.
which is
People won't stop reminding Hassan of his past mistakes that happened a few days ago.
what's in the past is in the past, bro. That was 12 hours ago.
I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now.
Alrighty.
So that's me for the next couple hours.
Did anybody have anything else they wanted to do in Afsana?
Hassan.
I put it in the chat. I'm going
Yep.
to Boday's shop.
Bode.
Boday.
Bode.
Boday.
buddy.
Hey,
I'm not
buddy.
your buddy.
Boday.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal. Sorry. Yes, Hassan will go to Boday's shop now that he's not shit-faced.
1 cane, please.
Yes, I will turn over. You said that I could have the rapier I currently have just get turned into the mercenaries' cane.
Mhm.
No, the veterans' cane. That was it.
Yes. And
So I
it
will,
transforms back and forth.
yes. And how much did it cost?
I believe we only made it 25 gold. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah,
nor
I think
do I
so
remember.
too.
Okay, I will subtract 25 gold, and I will turn over my cane and come back and pick it up at the end of the day. Let's see.
He does ask you if you want any specific designs on it while he's at it.
Specific designs. And I'm just going to, can I whistle for Fenris to, like, come running over to me?
Sure.
Sure, why
In
not?
the shop.
No, I will step outside the shop. I'm not going to have him barge in the shop, but I will just be like, one moment, Gentleman Baudet. And I will step outside, whistle, and then just ask the magnificent Mr. Baudet if he can do a sketch of Fenris's antlers and have that engraved.
Oh, what a
On it.
beautiful creature.
Yes, he is my childhood best friend, except for my other childhood best friend.
Damn.
Ah, you are friends with two wild things, I see.
You know, I'm not going to correct that, no. To be fair, we've established that Sarid only came to the Elwood clan, like, when I think, like, Assam was, like, 13 or
So
something.
you had
and
no
I think,
other friends besides a fucking deer.
No, I said his best friend since then.
That's not any better.
He had friends.
But yeah, but his
So
best
what, your
friend was a
books?
deer.
He's just very...
Fucking
Look,
nerd.
Nerd.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah,
the
he
fuck
had a
up.
hand mirror.
Yeah. As if every dog owner doesn't immediately think this dog is my best friend.
Shut the
Like-
fuck up about now, Mouse.
Do dog owners
Exactly.
think that?
Ricky, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, shut the fuck up.
Do dog owners think that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Like animals have a different kind of love than you have for other people.
I mean, I
so,
love my cat, but I wouldn't call her my best friend. She's kind of a dick.
yeah, well, that's a cat.
Well, Maui's an overdramatic fucking asshole.
But you love him.
To be fair, so are Mark and I.
So Ricky, at least you understand what Asan means.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just fucking.
Okay, gotcha.
I will still
yeah,
make fun of him though.
It was established that Sarid came probably a couple years after Asan had, like, become, like, bonded with Fenris, so, you know.
Cringe.
Yeah, I know, cringe. But yes, Asan asked for an engraving of Fenris's antlers in the cane.
It's been years since I've seen a hollow.
You've seen them before?
I've seen all manner of creatures going in and out of my shop.
So Dalish have stopped by before.
Yes.
Did you happen to know what clan they were from?
The only questions I really ask, good sir, are how much do you have to spend?
Fair enough. A proper businessman.
I don't get to know clients, I get to know patrons.
Alright, well, should I swing back later today to pick it up?
Absolutely, and you can take your hollow with you because I just finished the sketch. Would you like this near the hilt, on the hilt, or somewhere else on the blade?
Let's go with the hilt.
Or would you like me to make the basket of your rapier look like the antlers?
You know, that would be lovely. Yes, let's go with the basket.
I should have this done by the time you can come back.
Wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. And as always, your taste is impeccable. Today's outfit, another wonderful choice.
Oh,
Another
darling,
sleigh.
please stop.
Another sleigh.
Oh, darling,
Absolutely
please stop.
slaying.
There's no need to be so humble. Your makeup is impeccable right now.
Ah, thank you. It's been a long week, so I figured The best way to cheer myself up is to go all out.
God, I hate KP.
Slay Queen.
Slay Queen.
Question. Does Baudet have that information on the stolen art pieces as of yet?
It's been a day.
I'm simply curious to bring
It's been
it
a
up.
day for Bidet. Give him a minute.
We will give him more time. I'm just saying, if there was a time to bring it up, that could be it. But that's it.
Okay, Josh, we'll give you another fucking side quest that you can ignore on your way to Lomarin, and then forget about because you'll be spending like several fucking weeks at Lomarin, and then we'll be like, oh, by the way, here's this side quest that you guys are doing, and you guys will be like, I got a different notebook for my notes and I burned the other ones, because it happens again. It happened before.
We'll be back here.
I'll kill you.
We'll be back. We'll let that marinate.
Fucking marinate your bones in goddamn barbecue sauce, you fuck.
I'll marinate your bones. We simply don't
Anyway.
want to overwhelm you guys with things to do.
And yet you keep asking for us to do that exact thing. Just so you can
Forgive me
forget
for
like
my injuries,
90% of
Lord.
it.
Anyways, what
My
else?
brain is wired like a goldfish.
Your brain is wired like a fucking goldfish with... No, I
Goldfish
can't
have
say that.
wires?
Yes.
Yeah,
What do you
they're
think veins are?
they're just like birds. They're spies. They're government
No.
spies.
Why do you think they're so full of plastic?
Ricky, I'm concerned what kind of goldfish you've been eating.
You've been eating goldfish?
Like the cracker.
Oh.
The snack dad.
Snack dab!
Snack,
Snack dad.
Snack dab!
Snack dab.
snack dad spies back.
Nope.
Goldfish.
Spice back.
Also, Ricky, I did not miss your hilarious joke of why do you think there's so much plastic in them?
Thank you. Somebody at least got that one.
No, I got that
heard
one.
it. That's why I was concerned about like an actual goldfish.
Well,
micro,
no, but like
microplastics.
microplastics are becoming extremely common in fish.
Oh.
Yeah, it gives people cancer.
To be fair, we all have microplastics inside of us.
I like
Only
to
if you
believe
go
we're
with
all
protection, am I
partially
right, boys?
microplastic.
Oh, I eat so much fish.
yes.
Is that why my name is the way it is?
That's my key, you know? I channel the microplastics in my body.
The microlirium pieces.
That's how Intra summoned the horse. It was the microplastics.
Yeah, using the power of the microplastics.
I don't quite understand
It's
why
how-
I'm here. It must have been this climate change you speak of.
All right.
We just start getting super political. And the BVEG of this campaign is, of course, Jeff Bezos.
Capitalism.
Capitalism.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, capitalism and
Oh,
just Jeff
capitalism.
Bezos are interchangeable.
Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk fusing into one life form.
Fucking the DBZ fusion.
No, the Steven Universe fusion.
Oh
where
god.
they dance.
We are two very different people.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, do they have magic spit too?
What?
What?
Steven Universe.
What?
Oh yeah,
Don't
they
worry
do
about
have magic spit.
Yeah, Steven Universe has magic spit that
Okay, I now
heals
have.
people.
Yeah.
I have even less of a desire to watch that show now.
It's been a
Okay,
a
technically
whole
his
big issue
peers.
in the disabled community.
The disabled
Technically-
community.
No, I
Yeah.
actually follow a disabled YouTuber who does a lot of like political talks on like disability in shows, and they were very upset about how Steven Universe handled it.
Yeah. Steven
Because,
Universe handled a lot of things very poorly. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
pause like the recording.
Yeah.
Recording. God, you guys are so mean. It's recording.
I remember episode 1. Goddammit.
Episode
Session
one.
one. Session 1, you told us, hey guys, just make sure you remind me about it. And I have not missed it, Alex, so, you know,
Yeah, I know.
you can't be upset at me for this.
I'm literally not upset. I'm literally fine. Literally
You
not
said
even mad.
literally too many times.
Literally not even mad. I don't know why you're
Literally.
bro.
Someone says,
Stop
if
throwing
someone
my
ever
Elon.
says Literally not even
All right,
that.
all
I'm
right.
like so convinced they're really pissed off.
Yeah. All right. Rein in the brain cell. Bring it in. Bring it
Fuck.
in.
I dropped it. It's rolling away.
Oh,
No.
no.
5-second rule.
Tony, die for it!
Dang it, it rolled under the fridge.
Wait, did you say Tony dive for it or Tony die for it?
Which one do you want
Yes.
to do?
All right.
Can I roll
all right.
for my own impended death?
Okay. Okay.
I roll for mortality.
Okay.
Okay. We're all back. Who's doing what before you guys set sail once more?
I don't remember.
Okay, cool.
Question.
Well, yes, Josh.
You think I might be able to make a check or something to like harvest some of this eyeball goop into those eye drops? Or would that be like a recipe I have to figure out? Or do can I just like sort of like scoop
If you can I scoop some goop?
Do I scoop the goo and it just works that way, or do I have to refine it in some way? I imagine I have to refine it in some way.
I'd say make a medicine check to try and get it like out without harming the eyeball itself. Yeah, and then we'll go from there.
Cool. Medicina. 19.
Oh,
Roll
fuck,
20
wait,
wants
roll
me
20,
to do
fuck
my
yeah.
alchemy shit.
19. Okay, you get I'd say you get like 2 vials worth of like dark vision droplets, and then when they're consumed, it's 1d4 hours of dark vision.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. You don't need to refine it. Alright, anybody else?
I just pick up my my rapier at the end of the day, but that's all Hassan has planned for.
Okay. I'd say near the kind of end of the day, maybe like a little bit like, you know, early evening, late day. You guys are all just kind of taking some time to relax. You see Rika just kind of come by, and she has this kind of very like uh-oh expression on her face. And she goes, "Hey, this isn't coming from me, but the captain does want to talk to you guys."
Oh boy, this will be fun.
Can we gather everybody?
Yeah, let's get it.
Sure. What, is he breaking up with us?
I don't think so, because you guys are kind of cool. At least in my opinion. I've tried to convince him otherwise, but he is a little peeved about the whole, you know, the demon thing, so, should probably have a conversation.
Oh boy. Okay. Is everyone already here?
I was already on the boat.
I'm
on a boat.
I'd say they'd have like a conversation not on the boat for once.
Someone pulls me out of the boat. They walk
We're
into
not
my
on a
lab,
boat.
see me like carefully squeezing an eyeball.
Come on, Erlen, we gotta go.
Of course it's Shepard.
Yeah, Shepard just
Put the
picks
eye-
you up and just runs
Wipes
away.
his hand
Oh,
off an
the
apron.
eye. Hands off the eyeball. We must go to a meeting.
To stop her on the little vial and just like wipes his hand off the little like lab coat thing. It's like half a lab coat, half an apron.
Yeah, he's got like an apron on. He's got like a cigar in his mouth. He turns like, huh, what?
Yeah, the Breaking Bad theme in the background.
He bought the Breaking Bad on VHS. Alright, you all kind of gather, I'd say, in a secluded kind of like, outer area near the docks, but still, like, far away enough that you guys don't have to smell the ocean air. It's kind of like secluded with trees. There are a couple of benches, rocks, maybe some pillows and rugs, kind of like placed around, and the crew is sitting. They have much more serious expressions on their faces than you're usually used to, and a few of them are being uncharacteristically quiet. As Rika just kind of motions for you to
Like
follow.
Nadim.
The
Yes.
captain does not look fucking happy.
Wow,
Out
all of
of-
you seem like you're having the time of your
Shut your
lives.
fucking mouth, demon boy. Sit down.
All right. Okay.
Wow.
Come on,
All of
Captain,
you,
come
sit
on.
down.
Captain, come
We
on.
have do we have chairs here? Question.
Sit on the ground or sit on a bench. I don't care. You're going to listen.
Out of character question: are there actual chairs
I said that there
in this
are.
secluded area?
I
Okay,
said
sorry.
that there are.
I wanted to make sure. Okay,
God, Josh, pay attention to my DM descriptions.
I'm running.
And you want more quest hooks? Shame. All right.
Casually taking a seat.
So before I go back to shouting, how about one or multiple of you explain to me what happened that night that a motherfucker jumped overboard and was underwater for an hour?
I think it was maybe 4 hours.
Thank you for making the situation better. Because, you know, that's natural. Look.
Well,
Sorry, continue.
so you know how we went to, like, the Fade? When we went to the Rift. That we parked the boat to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of shit disappeared out of thin air.
Yeah. So like we went in, we did everything we thought we needed to do. And it turns out that the weapon we used to kill the demon only sealed it away. And unfortunately, our friend Hassan was tricked into making a deal with the demon. You know, as demons do. Demons aren't really trustworthy characters. They're trying to get over on you, and Hassan was tricked. And we thought we beat it. It turns out it was sealed away, and then that's when Hassan went overboard to collect his salts. He can do that. He's safe when he does it.
Oh, I'm super glad he's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my recap on events.
I also distinctly remember seeing you wounded.
I've been stabbed before. I'll be stabbed again.
The captain literally just like looks like he is straining with all of his might not to do something. All right. Okay. So, as captain, I speak on behalf of most of my crew. I also speak on my crew's concerns. And I speak about my crew's safety. And yes, the seas are rather dangerous. Escorting monster hunters is rather dangerous. We did not sign up for demons. Nor did we sign up for demon-possessed mages. I have no problems with mages. I have a problem with a mage that can't control himself.
It's It's a good thing then that that won't be happening again.
Great, because if anything remotely close to that happens again, you're swimming back to shore.
Yeah, looks like they renegotiated their deal.
Oh,
And,
great, so he's still in a fucking bargain with this thing.
well, well, those things I guess are tough to get out of. It's not really my field, but that's why his bird has been such an asshole lately. Rather than, take over his body, it's kind of seeing
Look,
it through a bird's eyes.
look, I have been trying to be friendly, and I have been trying to give you all the benefit of the doubt in front of you. However, I am this close to contacting the Templars and kicking the rest of you off of my damn boat forever.
But because the captain is so gracious, right? Rika just has this very like worried expression on her face. She goes, we would like to still continue to work with you as long as, this kind of stuff doesn't happen anymore, and we, get a little heads up sometimes, right, Captain?
Yeah, a little heads up,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, by the way, I'm possessed by a fucking demon. Instead of learning about that after somebody gets stabbed, somebody jumps overboard, wakes up the whole crew in the middle of the fucking night. After we trusted all of you.
Yeah, a lot of us had words to say after that, but
I'm glad you did. I'm very glad you did.
no,
And
look,
now it's our turn.
yeah, that's that's what I'm trying to say. Uh, yeah, he fucked up. He got trapped into this thing with it, spirit, and right now, trying to make the most of it. So, with the terms he's stuck with, at the very least, we are sure that he's not going to be possessed, and we're not going to end up with any, unwanted aggression by our own party members.
You are very glad that Erika is a very good friend of mine. Because if it were left solely up to me and the rest of my crew, you would all be swimming. And I know damn well some of you can't swim to save your lives.
None of us knew. Now, we all do. So, let's continue this partnership, right? Looking at everyone else in the party. Let's continue this partnership with some better communication.
Better communication. Yeah.
Indra just goes, it's my fault. I let my guard down. Please understand.
Anybody else want to accept blame for this while they're at it?
Please understand that.
Oh, am I allowed to speak, Your Majesty?
Boy, do not fucking tempt me right now.
You told me to sit down and shut up. I'm just waiting for me to be allowed to speak.
Hassan, if you want to talk. I'm just saying that I'm...
No, not you. I'm talking to the captain.
Oh, hey!
He said sit down and shut up, demon boy.
I'm saying that, Captain, I have powers that can shut down demons. And I will use them if necessary. There will be no harm that comes to your crew, I promise. But think it's fair if we let Asan defend himself as well.
Anybody else want to defend him while they're at it? No?
Listen, he didn't choose to be possessed, and I think it's just out of the understanding of the situation that you at least let him talk.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, thank you so graciously.
Asan,
Someone get the goddamn board.
oh my, just
Alright. I made a mistake. And once I realized what happened, the rest of my teammates found out. I did not have any ulterior motive. I thought that when we had defeated the sea wolf, that everything was fine. And the second that I found out about it was the second that the big guy got stabbed. And I renegotiated the deal so that he cannot control me anymore. You might have to put up with an annoying bird, but you don't need to put up with a mage who can't control himself. And that I can guarantee. Is that acceptable?
Fucking hell. This'll be the trip I die.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
No. It's just the trip I'm going to die. I am going to have some type of complication of the heart along this way.
I mean, if you keep yelling like that, I'm sure your blood pressure won't help.
dude.
Alright, Asan, I will level with you. I know that's hard because you are taller than me.
I squat down.
Oh my fucking god.
That one's fine. I do that one with everybody. Whether I'm mad or likewise. If, for whatever reason, you disrespect me like that again, I don't care what happens and who defends you. You're swimming back to shore by yourself.
Then don't
Okay.
disrespect me either. Okay?
You just see several of the crewmates just like put their head in their hands. Just like sink. Just look so done with this.
You will learn very quickly that the sea does not like disrespect like this. And your
Maybe you
arrogance
will
be
too.
punished.
Asan, stop! Asan!
I'm sorry. He immediately insulted me when I came in friendly.
Who cares?
And now,
Who
and now he's
cares?
saying... Indra?
He's giving us another chance. He's
Let
giving us
me
another
speak.
chance.
Let me speak.
You're insulting him to his crew.
He's insulting me.
So?
I'm saying I have no problem respecting him on his ship if he treats me with respect as well.
He doesn't owe you respect right now, man. Come on. You gotta understand that. You gotta understand that.
I've had no problem with him this entire time. At all.
And yet I've had a multitude of problems with most of you. I have quite literally never seen a group of monster hunters so jumbled, so hateful towards each other, and yet so strangely close and bicker all the time, and yet should not even in any way, shape, or form be together at all. And I have to listen to that every day. And now this happens. My crew now has to sleep in the same ship as someone that they cannot trust now.
I'm more than willing to stay in the brig. If that makes your crew feel safer, I'll do that. I really don't mind. No, Indra, I'm serious.
No,
I really
Rika
don't
saying-
mind.
This
Oh,
is Rika
sorry.
going like, no, that's not what we're saying. You
No,
know,
no. I'm serious. If it makes people feel safer, I have no problem sleeping there. This isn't a, oh, woe is me. I truthfully want people to feel safe on this ship.
I kinda just
And if
want
me
to.
sleeping in the brig makes people feel that way, I have no qualms.
Listen,
And Captain, if you ask me to do that, I will.
look. It will make you feel better.
No, it really won't. I'd rather a bed.
We kind of just want an apology, man. Like that shit freaked us out.
And just ask for it.
That's what we
instead
were
of
kind of doing.
No, he was berating me the entire time.
What do you think a captain of a ship does?
I don't know. I thought maybe some type of respect.
He did.
But apparently not.
I have respected you up until this point. And now you have yanked that respect out of your own goddamn hands.
Oh, yes, you've never made a mistake before in your entire life, Captain.
Yeah, but you know, it's just we just want you to acknowledge that
I
all of
fucked
you.
up.
We
I
want
fucked
all
up.
of you.
Yes.
Not just you, man. The entire group. Like you fucked up, and like you acknowledge that, and it won't happen again, and then we can feel better about this whole thing because we're not really sure that you guys are. I don't know that you like us even.
That's what I've been saying. That is what.
Are you
I've
kidding
been
me?
Saying.
I actually really like this crew. I think we lucked out on it.
I'm not.
I feel horribly guilty that I made a mistake. And yes, I made a mistake. I fucked up. I don't want you to blame the rest of my group for this.
Oh no!
I made a mistake.
We're blaming all of you, man. It's kind of on all of you to figure your shit out.
Not the best mediator here. Not. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, Captain, I am sorry. If it makes your crew feel safe, I will gladly sleep in the brig. And the rest of my crew group can watch over me and make sure that I do not leave said brig during the nights.
You know what? Fine. If it makes you feel sleep better at night, go sleep in the fucking brig.
Oh,
I'm more worried about how your crew sleeps.
oh,
I'm
boy.
being honest. I'm serious.
Sleep in the fucking brig, sleep on the hay. For all I care, sleep in the goddamn mast.
Rick,
Sleep
was I not
wherever
being
you want.
respectful there?
The communication will improve, right? It will improve. And whispers like just kind of like ushers us on to like bring it in real quick.
I lean over.
Do you have any liquor on you?
Always.
Is it unopened?
Yes.
Okay, bring it out.
I bring out a bottle of whiskey.
It sounds like this is the best one I have, though, man.
Uh,
I don't want to give it to him.
Alright. Remind me the captain's full name again. Out of character.
Nope.
Because I just had him down as I
Nope.
know I have it. It's like in my notes. It's like buried in there, man.
Uh-huh.
Go look.
You bastard.
Figure.
I don't want to wait here for 5 minutes. I scroll through 20 sessions.
Asan is just continuing.
All right. Now, Erlen will just say,
Captain, you said
offer
it
to bury the
yourself.
hatchet.
Captain, you said it yourself that the biggest part of this is your crew doesn't feel safe sleeping. That's why I'm offering to sleep in the brig. Not to make myself feel better, not even to make you feel better, but to make your crew feel safe. So I don't know why you're berating me when I'm trying to come up with a compromise.
Hey, no, it's really not that fact. It's more of the fact that you guys are just coming up with solutions to the issue. We kind of just want, like, our feelings to be a bit acknowledged, because it was scary.
And
It
just
was-
say so.
They did.
We did. It was a little
Well,
scary.
No,
None
you're
of us,
kind of just berating us.
None of us had ever come close with a demon. Well, except for Flute. Anyway,
Huh?
it's a whole situation, and you see, like, Rika
Listen.
looks so uncomfortable, like she's about to,
Okay.
like, cry.
Your feelings have been heard, and as for all of us, we are genuinely sorry about this. This isn't something that we wanted to happen. This isn't something that we will hopefully let ever happen again. Your feelings have been heard. The feelings are valid, and I'm honestly glad that you've all taken this time to have a meeting with us rather than to just hold this resentment towards us.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Because one well said, two, Hassan pulled out the whiskey.
Yes, Hassan
Okay.
can pull out an unopened
Erlen is
bottle
like-
of whiskey.
Erland
is,
is,
like, by his side,
Erland
like,
and
coaching.
Rika are just like, okay.
Erlen is like by his side coaching. He's like,
19.
19.
out.
You see, like, the mood just kind of, like, everybody just kind of, like, let out, like, a tiny breath, and it's, like, quiet for a moment, and then you just hear Nadim go, oh, thank fucking Maker! Gets up, walks over to Shepard, gives you a hug, and then goes, we're finally done! And then leaves.
apologize. Don't hate you, Hassan. Now would be the time to offer him the bottle.
I just slide the bottle over. I don't say anything. I just slide the bottle over.
No, what you do?
No, Hassan just slides the bottle over.
Please.
Oh my
No.
fucking god!
Okay,
This
it's
bitch disrespected me.
look. There's a tradition to it. Look, there's a tradition to it. Look, offer the bottle, right? This is you offering to bury the hatchet, right? So, Captain Baskar, our friend Hassan here, is going to offer to bury the hatchet with you.
You remembered his name.
Yeah, you motherfucker. You made me have to scroll through my notes for 3 minutes.
Exactly.
I'm doing the heart emoji.
Captain Baskar, I formally apologize.
Imagine he's doing this through, like, gritted teeth.
He's still upset that he screamed at Hassan, and then Hassan tried to fight back, and everyone was like, no. No,
we'll talk about it.
But Hassan slides the bottle of whiskey over and says, I hope with this we can leave this all behind us and move on with our relationship.
Now he's gonna open the unopened bottle. He's gonna take a swig. Then it'll be up to you to take one yourself. That's the trust bond. That's.
You see Paramjeet just walk over to the captain and, like, take out a shot glass from their pocket.
You got a second one on you?
Yep. Alright, here we go.
So he pours 2 shots and
Paramjeet takes the
Hands.
rest of the bottle and takes a swig.
he hands you one, Hassan.
Hassan takes it begrudgingly.
Hopefully to a better trip.
Well, I mean, we're fighting the Mad Marad next, so hopefully. And I clink glasses.
You see Paramjeet just kind of, like, give you a thumbs up in the background, go cheers, and then leaves, and then Flute just kind of, like, nods his head, and then, but his eyes won't meet you, and leaves as well.
And thank you, Erland, for teaching your friend.
Alright, okay,
Dwarven
come
manners.
on, come on, Captain, come on. He's
Hassan is-
trying.
So ready.
He's trying. You know, hey, that whiskey's pretty good, right? Yeah? Yeah.
Hassan will shank a bitch.
All good. Like we're fine here. No bad blood.
Of course not.
Call it a night.
No.
We'll be back on the sea like what, tomorrow morning.
Yep.
All right. If you need any help, I'm around.
Make
I'll
sure
just-
the rest of you are ready to leave. We're leaving first thing in the morning. Anybody who's still on shore is shit out of luck.
Mm.
Asan hucks down the shot glass, slams it down on the table just hard enough to crack it, and says, "Whoops," and leaves 2
Oh my
silver on the
fucking
table,
God.
and then walks away.
Well, when Asan is out of earshot, he looks at Erlen. Well, too bad for him. That's bad luck.
Mm.
Anyway,
Like,
I did not
captain.
actually mean disrespect when I said that in front of him.
It's
Should have fucking apologized then, bitch.
something I learned. Elves
Seems like
and dwarves aren't really that different. Sometimes the emotions, the stubbornness, it's
yeah, arrogance is just a thing of
we've all got our rough edges.
yeah.
See ya, Captain. He walks
See you
away
around.
with his normal level of uncomfortability in the presence of this man. He leaves yet again.
Alright, is anybody else doing anything? After that.
Asan is the tree behind the tavern that people said they practiced with.
Before you
Yeah.
before you
Yeah,
do that,
sure.
Layla wants to catch up with you. She was the Dalish elf.
Yeah,
on the ship.
I know.
Yeah, the wide multicolored eyes just runs up to you, goes, "He's so annoying. Oh, help me, gods. Are you okay?"
Yep, I'm fine. It's nothing like him saying, "You disrespected me," when all he did was curse at me the entire time.
I know, dwarves are just so headstrong about everything.
I wouldn't say dwarves. I think it's more of a him issue.
I mean, maybe, but he just demands so much from the group, and then whenever we just fuck up in the slightest way, it's like, "Urgh, you gotta clean shit for a month." Ugh, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure he's never done anything he regretted.
Oh man, I mean, he's been a captain for a while. It's probably.
I mean,
fucked up a lot.
speaking of things he regretted, probably half the prostitutes from here to Lomerin, but,
Do you think the captain has a secret kid or something?
What, you mean just one?
Wait, if a dwarf and an elf fuck, then what kind of kid would that be? Would it just be a really wide elf?
Or a really thin dwarf?
Oh,
And that,
man.
kids, is how halflings are born.
The dwarves are short and elves are tall. You just make one average size, not too thin, not too wide.
To be fair, elves are pretty short in Dragon Age.
In
Actually,
Dragon Age?
ha-
Okay, yeah,
yes.
straight up.
In Dragon Age, they're
Actually-
little skinny bitches.
In the, I think it's the official Lord of the Rings lore, a dwarf and an elf form a dwelf, which has the negative traits of both and none of the positive.
Yeah.
Which is half the reason why they hate each other.
In older editions, that's also a dwarf was a thing.
You're telling me D&D was based off of Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, D&D
Never.
Crazy. It's crazy.
D&D was based.
Was. Not
It's also a
anymore.
breed of cat, apparently.
A dwelf?
Yes.
Okay.
I looked it up just to see shit.
Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, Layla just kind of commiserates with you. And if you want to roll insight, you can.
Yeah, sure. I mean, people are always this friendly to me, but this seems a little out of nowhere.
5.
Nope, nothing.
She just seems like she has no ulterior motives.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the son is like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But Mark is like, yeah, sure.
She's like, and then for like the rest of the conversation, however long you like give her time for, she just kind of like shit talks the captain with you a little bit, make sure like you're feeling all right, and then kind of like near the end just goes, well, okay, and I know like this is just because I'm Dalish, but I don't really see the big deal. Like, you said that, spirit is inside of your bird, right? Which is already a spirit, so kind of hypocritical for the captain. I don't know. I mean, you seem like a capable person, so should be fine, right? Besides...
I mean, I do want to be honest. That was a horrible mistake on my end, but I did my best to negate the consequences.
Yeah, but also, like, they don't really understand the Fade like we do, you know? They're just scared of everything that comes out of it, but we understand that it has its uses, no?
I mean, yes, I'd rather it not be with a demon. They're rather selfish.
I mean, I suppose, but, isn't there anything that good came out of this?
I mean, a couple of things, but I'd say mostly negative.
Eh. Sometimes shit just happens, but I don't know. I don't want to discount them, like, so easily.
I know Asan rolled poor on insight, but just the way she's talking, I still feel like he thinks she's a two-faced bitch.
He can think whatever or you can think whatever you want. Asan has no idea, like, what the...
Oh, no, he doesn't know that she has ulterior motives, but there's a difference between having ulterior motives and thinking she's a two-faced bitch.
Why would you think that?
She sounds like every sorority.
This is just her voice, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep, yeah, sure, Alan.
But yeah, hope you're all right, man. That was just rough. Ugh.
I'm just upset that, he obviously disrespected me right off the get-go, and when I open my mouth again, he's still like, no, you're the one that disrespected me.
Yeah.
It's just one big dick measuring contest with him, isn't it?
And he'd lose.
Asan just raises an eyebrow for a second.
Get it? It's a dwarf joke.
Yeah. Well, thank you for talking to me, Layla. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. I don't want there to be any bad blood between us. Because, like, I like the crew, but you guys seem cool. And I mean, I just thought it was really unfair.
It was unfair, but right now, we do need his ship, so I'll make do.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Layla.
Have a good night.
You too.
Alright, anybody else want to do anything before you set sail once more?
Who is usually the earliest riser, by the way?
I feel like with the whole morning run conversation.
Yeah, I think Intro and Shepard.
Yeah, that's who I would. I was gonna say. I want to say Shepard, but Indra and Shepard I think would be, maybe Brandy as well because breakfast like,
Well, morning run lasts an hour, usually.
I feel like Brandy like has to wake up early, but Indra and Shepard like waking up early.
Got it. Yeah.
So she's less happy about it.
She wakes up out of habit. They wake up because they're excited for the day.
They still have light in their eyes. They're like, oh boy, I can't wait to go on a morning run and then do my stretches and then exercise and then eat some breakfast and then go talk to my friends. And Brandy's like, I can't wait until I go back to bed.
She just wakes up and I gotta go check the
It-
fishing net.
If I cook breakfast early enough, I can take a nap.
Alright, yeah, what was the reason you were asking?
I was just
I'll-
wondering.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, unless anybody had anything they wanted to do, I believe, Asan, you get your veteran's cane.
Yes, I do.
You pick it up.
Which I will. Yes, I pick it up.
Hooray!
Man, you missed so much.
Yeah.
So much drama. Oof.
We'll catch you up. We'll catch you up.
I'm just gonna replace my rapier with the veteran's cane in my inventory.
Okay.
I was like yelling unmute, unmute. Okay, anyways, continue.
You're good. You're good. Are you inside of an air conditioner right now?
No.
There is some
Maybe.
type of buzzing in the
Yeah,
background.
there's a lot of static around you. Oh,
I'm using my browser.
Oh.
Hold on, let me switch.
Oh my god. Browser Discord.
Oof.
All right. Yeah. In the morning, you guys gather up all of the supplies, bring as much fresh fruit and perishables with you as you can manage that you will eat in the first couple of days, and board the ship. There is still a bit of tension, though Rika, Nadim, and Layla seem to not give a single shit and are friendly to you as they usually are. Nadim is chatting away happily, asking everybody how their rest was, if they did anything fun.
Real quick. Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like this is becoming a habit.
Mhm.
Asan's like, whiskey is good for apologies, so he will buy another bottle of whiskey.
Nadim sees you just like carrying that, goes, yeah, it's a whole, yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, anything interesting happened to you guys while you were, resting? Do anything fun? Get any action? Drink anything?
Did you get any action,
the
Nadim?
best daydreams.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I spent a couple days together. It was nice.
Oh, that's wonderful. How long have you two been together?
It's like an on and again, off again thing, and then
Oh.
it's pretty open since I'm at sea a lot.
Fair enough.
New belt. Tap, tap.
I just imagine Erlen just walks in between them.
New belt.
Tap, tap.
New build, tap, tap, jingle, jingle, jingle as he walks away.
I'm putting it in
Honestly,
my
I
notes that Nadim has a girlfriend.
Nadim, you see, like, as Erlen just, like, walks past you guys, Nadim's face just shifts into, like, ugh. He
New
rolls his
ideas,
eyes.
too. New ideas, too. Taps his head, and then he just, like, walks away. You know where to find me.
Nadim just looks over at Asan and goes, does that guy ever stop talking? My lord.
Wait, he talks to you?
Yeah, babbles constantly about potions and blah, 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 blah. It's like I'm a person, I have other things going on. Ugh.
What things do you have going on, Nadim? I'll listen.
Thank you. And then he just talks to you for like 2
For
straight
like
hours.
next hour, yeah.
You're pretty sure he breathed like twice?
I opened the door for conversation. He shoved his way in.
Yeah.
You, like,
you
crack it
listen.
open,
He just pushes you onto the
Wait.
boat, opens a bottle of wine, goes, so, my girlfriend and I, right, we really want to decorate our room with this burgundy rug, but I don't think it matches the curtains that well. And then it's just that
Wait, but what
nonsense.
color are the curtains? And like, we're talking about like interior design.
Yeah.
San's in. Like, San is ready.
It's just like a bunch of like little things that like he clearly can't bother anybody else with. because people are.
Hassan is all ears.
But yeah, so the people who are usually friendly and outgoing are the same way to the rest of you. You notice Paramjeet, Flute, and can you take this to #vent? But yeah, Paramjeet is respectful and kind of in lieu of the captain being still a little bit grumpy, is the one to kind of like talk to you all and just kind of like go over the itinerary and everything. Polite, but still a little uncomfortable. Flute avoids you guys. The man with the kind of like wide brimmed hat and mysterious scars is just like whenever any of you kind of like go into his vicinity, he just immediately like pivots and walks in a different direction. And the captain is, well, you know, you can.
Well, that captain actually, if you go anywhere, if you guys actually like talk to the captain or be in his space, he acts like nothing happened.
He's so girl coded.
Hassan is not going anywhere near the captain. He's still a bitch.
You know, captain just works.
All right.
You buried the hatchet with him. He has no reason to continue being mad with him.
Alrighty. And you take off from Efsana. Are you guys going to Dyer's Mood first to drop off prisoners?
That would be wise.
Yes.
Okay, so what's
Does
what's
not
the
fight the Mad Merid with prisoners in the ship.
Someone's probably
Eat
been feeding
prisoners.
these guys.
so what's the you don't have to role play feeding your prisoners. I assumed you guys would.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So we just go straight there, and then we're gonna
Oh,
go to
God.
the.
It's
Mad
$10 all
area.
over again.
And
This is our
then
Neopets.
and then are you guys going to Lomarin straight from the Mad Merid?
I think that was the plan, because we
Yeah.
can always turn in the bounty later.
Yeah.
But like this first trip was just to prove that, like, hey, we're not just
actually-
using you for free transport.
Yeah. We are contributing to the
Yeah.
Afsana economy.
Afsana economy. Afsanomy, if you will.
So yes, we're going to Dyer's Mood to turn in our prisoners, and then we're hunting the Mad Merid, and then we're going straight to Lomarin.
Oh man, I forgot to feed my Tamagotchi.
Oh shit! Damn.
We're gonna
No, even better. Oh god, what was that one game? Oh shit.
I haven't,
Moshi
I haven't
Monsters?
fed my. I haven't fed
No.
my webkins in like 15 years.
Don't remind me.
Was it Webkins?
And what? No, it was Fuck! I don't know what it
Pokemon?
was. There's that.
Neopets?
There's that one like
Digimon.
puppy game.
Puppy game.
Nintendogs.
Nintendogs. You guys haven't fed your
Forgot
Nintendogs
to
in years.
feed my
That up
Nintendog. Okay.
Cry.
All right. If anybody has anything they want to do on the ship, then let us know. But I would like to just quickly let Brandy and Sarah have their conversation
yeah.
that we never got to have.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there we
During the
go.
trip,
I came
would-
here for this reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, just for Ren's sake, Brandy did not remember the conversation because she was drunk as shit, and Asan reminded her.
No, Brandy did not have the conversation that night. They're going to have it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on,
like,
on the ship. Yes.
Brandy did not remember that she's like, hey, can we have a private convo?
For posterity's sake, the only Erlin is just working on trying to understand alchemy more
Gotcha.
on this trip. So his daily, his 8-hour, the thing. He's trying to learn more alchemy so he
Gotcha.
can try and get this proficiency.
All right. At one point, either a few days out or that very same day, Brandy, you finally gather the courage.
Hold on.
Yes.
Brandy knocks on.
Hold on. Let me set the scene.
I was going to do something before that and
Okay.
set up the reason why she has the courage.
Okay.
Knock knock, Erland.
Oh my god.
You just hear like Nadim talking about some bullshit in Erland, reminding him, yeah, but you know the alchemy thing, right? And Nadim just grunts.
Yes, but like, how's this supposed to work?
You
Like,
just
Erland's the kind of
grind
guy
it
who asks
into the
so many questions.
fucking bowl, Erland. Anyway, my
Brandon
problem
does.
with the Maker is that he's just everywhere.
Oh, hold on.
That
Yeah.
was so good, Ricky. Jesus.
I had to scour my soundboard for that one.
Yeah, come in.
Brady just pokes her head up. Hey, can I talk to you outside really quick?
Yes, please, and
Yep.
just pushes you out.
Steps out, kind of brushes off some of his apron lab coat thing.
All right. I need either a shot of something or some type of poison.
What?
I need some form of liquid courage.
Liquid courage. What are you gonna do?
I need you to shoot me.
Just trust me.
Well, I'm not gonna poison you.
I mean, if you give me alcohol, that's still the same thing.
All right. How about rummages around this little pack? Want some nerve calmer? Stomach stopper?
I'll take that one. She just yanks it out of your hand and walks away.
Headache away? You didn't really explain what your symptoms were. All right.
I'm anxious.
I'm anxious.
Oh,
Eats
poor
the bottle.
Erland.
She doesn't even take the anxious. She doesn't even take the nerve stopper. She accidentally takes the headache away.
You're supposed to open the. Oh, whatever.
She'll probably figure it out.
Instead of drinking it, she rubs it on her skin.
Ooh, eye
This is a
drops.
topical solution, right?
Oh,
Oh no!
I snort it, right?
They're all meant to be imbibed.
All right, let's go.
Woo! I'm ready.
Sarah, want to talk, bestie? Ooh, I feel really good right now.
The only thing that you even could snort is the headache away, but that's.
I feel like Asan sees Brandy walking towards Sarah's room, and just like stops, runs and grabs Shepard, and is like, "It's happening! It's happening!"
It's happening.
Shepard's like, okay, I promised I wouldn't do this, but
Come on, bestie.
we're gonna listen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mark that down that you took one of each.
Yeah, I took one of each. And I took each one
You took all three of them.
at the same time, mind
Man,
you.
you should have gone to Indra. He would have given you so much vodka.
Yeah, but Erland exudes alcoholism.
Yeah, but looks like he exudes alcoholism, is an actual alcoholic, and it's just like the two like circles, Indra and Erland. Alright, are you done?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay,
Yes, now you can set the scene. Sorry.
Okay, cool. You finally gather the courage, and on one of the nights, you and Sarid share a kind of night watch. The rest of the crew has kind of either gone below deck, and it's just kind of like you guys on board. The sun is beginning to set, and the sun is colored in these very vivid, gorgeous pinks, reds, purples, and it's the water's still. It's peaceful. And you see a kind of like a few birds flying about, and you notice Sarah just kind of like staring at them, almost as if like studying their exact precise movements as you walk up to her.
Very pretty girl. The sunset.
Yeah, I'm gonna transform into one of those real soon.
Like how soon?
I'm tired. I spent the entire, like, since I don't like being in trouble, I just kind of dissociated the entire day.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Um,
Out of character. I thought the nerve calmer was supposed to kick in already.
No. She took a nerve calmer, headache thing, and well, what else was it? The tummy
And stomach stopper.
and the tum tum.
Oh my
Anti-histamine.
god.
So it's like if you take like I don't know, like coffee and then like sleep medication.
Yeah.
It cancels
Like
itself
they
out.
cancel each other out. It's like suddenly it's like, oh, you're no longer having any cramps. Oh, your migraine is cleared up. But now you're still as awkward as you were before.
Oh, that would be so good for cramps. Wait.
Straight up.
Such a feminist move, Erland.
So, hey, remember a few nights ago when we were playing that game with the rest of them?
Which one?
The Truth or Drink, I think it was called.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
Do you I don't remember asking, but do you have anyone you like?
Well, I like everyone.
Oh, okay, maybe I should have been a
Oh,
bit more
no.
specific.
You're a great friend, Brandy.
Oh,
Shepard's heart is like slowly breaking to pieces.
Asan is patting him on the back.
Oh.
Indra's
He's
passed
like,
out.
Shepard's like,
Well, I
Gosh.
still have to warm up to Indra a bit. She completely misunderstood what you meant by like.
Oh, okay, I meant like, do you have anybody you are interested in?
Uh and and you see this was like she just doesn't know how to say it, and she's like, "Oh, don't look at me. I don't know, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Uh, well, I really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay."
Is it the song?
Well, is she prettier than me?
What?
Well, you said you like someone.
Well, yeah. What? Wait. I asked you if you like someone.
And I asked you if you like someone. And you do like someone.
Yeah.
All right, all right, rock, paper, scissors.
All right, hold on. Type it into the roll 20.
Oh, hold on, I have to pull up roll 20.
Type in the roll 20, and on 3 we'll send it. Or the you know what? No, fuck it. We'll do the Discord.
Okay, Misk.
Yeah, in Misk.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, everyone stop sending gifts.
Yeah, stop sending gifts. All right, rock paper scissors.
Right.
You
All
good?
right. Rock, paper, scissors,
scissors.
shoe.
You pretty lost.
Okay.
Brandy needs to
All
go
right.
first.
Who is this mysterious person that you apparently like?
You.
Me?
Oh. Oh.
And like it takes her a second, and like she's like all sly, and then her eyes just
Who
go
the fuck
wide.
is named me?
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Who the fuck is you?
Me? Oh, I've never had someone say that they like me before.
Okay, I'm just gonna go jump in the water then.
No! I will turn into a fish and save your ass.
Do you save for us?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
God damn it. I you know, it was stupid of me to say. I'm just gonna go.
It can't just like be like, hey, I like you romantically and just leave.
Well, okay, well, I went first, now it's your turn.
Well, no one on this ship would sit down and let me talk about my Elgernon fanfiction and my bears.
What about a song?
He's forced to listen to that. That's different. He has no choice. But you do. Have you had girlfriends before?
Not really. I was interested in someone, but that lasted like 10 minutes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah. It's like this whole thing is so new to me.
So, yeah.
Oh, I guess I have to do this. And then she just like holds your hand.
Oh,
So,
What the
hmm,
hell? You're so warm.
I am very warm. I'm red.
She's
She
just
is red.
sweaty.
I'm just
Sweaty.
sweaty.
you hear quiet murmuring from the stairwell.
So, shall we be partners in crime?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a pun right now, but I'm drawing static.
Well, Brandy is
will you
sort of
marry
like
me?
this changes everything. Like I've had a crush on you for a while now, but you know, last time I admitted my feelings, they were like, "Ew, disgusting," and then they left me alone. Um, so if anything happens to you, I will have a revenge plot. So don't get hurt. You see, birds are very majestic. Hello?
Ricky,
I-
you just what the fuck, bro? I like to imagine as Sarah is saying these things, like there's just smoke coming out of Brandy's head.
All three of the drugs are kicking in at once.
You good?
Never been better.
I feel like we're being watched.
I'll watch. I don't care.
And she whips her head around and is like, Assad! Get.
I was gonna
I-
say because like Erlen's just like popping up behind the two other guys. Like, the hell are we doing here?
I feel like they
Shut up,
both like.
shut up!
I feel like they both scream like little girls when that happens.
We're gonna be brother-in-laws.
He like he doesn't like really catch any of the conversation happening inside, but he starts to, like think about Brandy coming up to him. And that other night when Brandy was drunk. And then these two being like little conspicuous little bastard children. He tries to put two and two together. And he just grabs the two by the back of their shirts and starts yanking them away.
No.
Clank, 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 and just like, what are you guys talking about?
You both just hear Asan go, shit! And then he's like, he turns to Shepard, you're keeping watch over me in the brig tonight, and then we both sprint downstairs.
Let's book it the fuck out of there.
Well,
And
since
Erlen
you're not
leaves.
like rejecting me or anything, and she like takes out like a piece of paper that she ripped out of her notebook and like taped together, and like shows Brandy, a picture of their two Barrowsies.
Oh my
just,
god!
Like, snuggling.
Oh,
That's so
think-
cute.
Brandy is completely fucking silent and just smiling like a fool. You we're on watch. You want to watch the sunset?
Oh, that was what I was doing. And also studying these birds.
You mind if I join?
Sure. And they kind of like squish together.
Sunsets.
You know when that thing where you just like lean against each other? I feel like there's butterflies in my stomach, and there probably is.
If there is, I
Swallowed
why are you eating butterflies?
If there are for me, I can't feel them because I took so many drugs before talking to you.
Really?
Fucking God.
You had to take drugs to talk to... Oh my goodness. And I thought I was awkward. Not that you're awkward.
I mean, my only friend for a very long time was my dad.
That was not in character.
No.
No wonder she's not into men.
I never had a dad.
Fatherless behavior.
Yeah, fatherless behavior.
Asan's pretty much my dad. What?
Yeah, Asan's my brother. And maybe Asan's dad, I just like stuck around their house for a bit too long.
Maybe
But
one
yeah.
maybe one day I'll take you back home and introduce you to my dad.
Oh.
Asan has to come with me.
Okay.
So, do you think there's space on one cot for two people?
Oh, absolutely.
I can
Abs-
transform into anything,
Becomes
so
a
we
cat.
can't fit.
No offense, Sarah. Ship cots aren't that big.
For a whole hour, I can fit in your cot.
5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours.
For a whole
really? Oh,
It's an
thank
hour
you,
per
God.
level.
Well, for 5 hours.
Yeah, we could try.
Yeah, we'll make it work. I can. I've shared a twin bed with Asan once. And then I ended up on the floor. So it works.
Did he kick you out of the bed, or did you fall out of the bed?
It was either me or Asan, and Asan chose violence.
You
I'd
won't
like
shoot.
to say, in Asan's defense, you kicked him out of the bed first, and then he flipped the bed and then took it away.
I feel like Sarah just slept as a dog on the floor.
Yeah. For
It was
1
not Asan
hour.
kicked her out, it was she kicked Asan out and Asan took the bed.
Much like Shepard.
History
exactly.
will remember it differently.
I do hope
Yeah.
you know, now that we're a thing, I'm going to teach you how to fish.
Oh, I know how to fish.
No, I mean with the fishing pole and a net.
Okay,
And you have to learn how to swim.
I can swim.
As a person?
No.
Exactly.
Well, maybe I can turn into a fish and then attract a school of fish and then attract that to your net. So more fish for you. But you have to guess which one is me before you kill me.
My fucking god.
The most dangerous game.
Whack a fish.
And Sarah's just like laughing her ass off because it's so funny.
To whack a fish. Like Brady actually says that.
Yeah, when you hear a big ow and then I suddenly, like, get up as a person. But, yeah, thinking about the future. But we have to get through this whole questing thing first. So, we just have to okay, hear me out. While we're on the ship, doing whatever, we can work on a board. And just, like, write down all the things that we want in our hypothetical house. And we'll save enough for the future and move in immediately.
A house?
Huh?
Do you want a house?
I want a home base.
But you wouldn't mind traveling around doing monster hunting, right?
Well, yeah. I'm leaning after the monster hunting when we're like superheroes and defenders of the realm or whatever.
Oh, when I get a knight title and everything.
Yes. After we become established in our fields, we'll move in immediately. This is a long-term U-Haul lesbian story.
It's gonna evolve into the RV lesbians.
I think Sarah
Yeah.
is just autistic.
So here's the board. You just have to put pins in it.
Long-term goal, they're just gonna make a wagon that has 2 cots in it and literally make it an RV.
Or hear me out. We just get a wagon, get some hollows, and just travel.
Ricky,
Oh,
yes,
by the
no?
way, by this
Ricky?
point, can you not hear me?
Yes, we can.
No,
you
it's
were
just-
just
okay.
so silent while Sarah is like.
Saren asked you a question.
Well, the silence is in character because now Brandy's just staring at Saren. Just with a fucking big ol' smile on her face.
Aw.
Oh, I'm probably moving a bit too fast. Let me okay, for the first few hours, we can make friendship bracelet.
I thought you were about to say, can we make love?
Well,
Calm down.
not friendship bracelets, girl friendship bracelets. That's different.
God damn it.
So everyone knows that we're. And then we could braid each other's hair. Hear me out.
That's what
And have
girls are.
matching braids.
God, they're so awkward
Oh
and
my
so
God.
gay.
God damn it. Let's... Hang on, dying.
Alrighty. And as you guys kind of like spend your watch, just talking about future plans, and then getting worried that you're moving a little bit too fast, that's where we'll end today's session.
Okay.
Woo!